According to legend, there was a family in Japan where after the death of each family member, the top part of their skull was placed on top of the next, in order to pass down the memories of their ancestors. Over 1,000 years, what was once a large family was reduced to just Shuichi and his father. However, the father was gravely ill and his days were numbered. The main task was to find a wife for his son in order to ensure the continuation of their lineage. Shuichi had a girlfriend, and one day he invited her to his home. However, upon seeing the scene with his father, she became terrified and lost her memory. Since then, she had suffered from nightmares, waking up in cold sweats and experiencing hallucinations. Shuichi tried to help her recover her memories by taking her to various familiar places, but Risa could not remember anything. In the hope that she might recall something at his house, Shuichi invited her over. Moreover, his father was bedridden and greatly ill, and he told Risa not to worry about him. As they approached the house, Shuichi knocked on the door and informed his father that Risa had come to visit. For Risa, who had lost her memory, everything was like the first time, and she felt embarrassed. Shuichi reassured her, saying that she had been here several times already. Suddenly, strange sounds began to come from the room. Shuichi explained that it was his father getting out of bed, but Risa was covered in a cold sweat, as if something like this had already happened. At that moment, the door to the room opened, and before them appeared the father in a very strange pose.
Risa-san, yoku kite kureta ne.
Shuichi asked him to go back to bed as soon as possible, but his father said that his future daughter-in-law had come to the house and he should go out to greet her. Risa was very surprised, and Shuichi interrupted his father and said that Risa had lost her memory.
Kawaisou ni. Shikashi, sore wa jikan to tomo ni ieru mono da. Shinpai iran.
The father asked her to take care of Shuichi after his death. Risa, who had lost her memory, did not understand, am I really his bride? Seeing that she had indeed lost her memory, he bid farewell and prepared to leave.
Hontoni, Shu-chan no koto o onegai ne.
Risa was puzzled, as she thought she had just heard a woman's voice. Upon returning home, she felt a strong sense of dread, as if she had already seen something horrible there, so horrible that she had lost her memories. Before she could properly think over the situation, Shuichi came running to her house in a panic, saying that his father was on his deathbed and wanted to see Risa one more time. Risa wanted to refuse, but before she could say anything, Shuichi dragged her to his house.
Tosa! Wakaru kai? Risa da!
The scene that unfolded before her eyes instantly restored Risa's memories. This was what had terrified her before.
Watashi wa mou dame da. Ato nan jikan mo motanai. Hayaku omae no nasu beki koto o shiro. Watashi tachi ni wa shison ga hitsuyou da.
Upon learning that Risa had regained her memories, Shuichi wanted her to become his wife and bear him a child, so that their lineage could continue. But how could any normal person agree to that, especially knowing that her child would